I should probably get rid of that because, well, yeah, as I'm sure you just saw, me without cap equals a little rusty. But, anyways, what's good, neighborhood? For everybody that's watching, I'm glad you're here. Today, I am finally getting started on what I promised a while back, a fresh playthrough of the classic Chrono Trigger. Now, I honestly don't think that more could possibly be said regarding just how important this game is to to gaming as a whole. And I mean, this is 2 years before Final Fantasy VII. But still back at a time where Squaresoft had its heart, you know? I'll keep it on active. Okay, I'm leaving this one up to you guys. Should I just go with default names? Actually, no. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, we'll go with default then. Ooh, excuse me. But yeah, I mean, I even with the few people that I have actually met that don't have don't have as positive an opinion of this game as the rest of us do. I mean, even they would admit that, again, Chrono Trigger is huge for a number of reasons. Everything from the fact that they got such a monstrously talented team together to work on this. Let's see, from that to the fact that this was more of a passion project. Oh, man, let's see, control pad, standard, battle gauge. I think I had it as a battle gauge one, but I know I changed the window. Actually, since we're going with default names, We'll stick with the default Windows setting. No, you're absolutely right on all counts. And here's the thing, because like the moment you mention Chrono Trigger, that's when everyone gets in their mind, this is one of those games that needs to be remade, right? And I am inclined to agree. And here's the thing, Square Enix is still it's like Square Enix is still producing and publishing, the Dragon Quest games, right? I mean, Dragon Quest 8 through 11 were big. All of that Toriyama work. Who's to say that, considering how well the Dragon Quest games have actually sold, even for a non-Final Fantasy title, it's not like the Dream Team couldn't be it's not like the Dream Team couldn't be reassembled without a lot of difficulty in order to actually produce a solid, hell, a stellar remake of Chrono Trigger. Okay, I'm going to say this right now. There are a couple of names I'm going to change around, and for good reason. Wait, wait. Actually, no. Now I'll stick with the defaults. Never mind. Yeah, honestly, no, I can definitely see where you're going with this. Yeah, a lot of Toriyama's best designs, like honestly, Toriyama's best designs are his tech designs. And actually having the free reign to do stuff like that, nah, let's keep the sunlight in. But yeah, having the free reign to design stuff like that, I think that really, I think that would really play to his strengths. Okay, let's see. What have I? Okay, I could pick up that Iron Blade now. Oh, and That's what's up. That's the best thing about remakes, though. You're right. But yeah, the best thing about remakes, especially stuff like Final Fantasy VII remake and like SpongeBob Rehydrated, sometimes more of the same is what people want. They want something familiar with a fresh coat of paint, because it's enough to take them back to how they remember that original that original product, that original item. Sure. And not gonna lie, the fact that in Final Fantasy VII remake, the fact that the old landlady at Stargazer Heights, the fact that her name is Marl, put something of a smile on my face. Hey, what's good, Chop? Good to see you. Leave the guy's lunch alone. Oh, where's the cat? No, kitty. Come here, kitty. One sec, y'all. So yeah, just a quick heads up for you guys today. This portion of Chrono Trigger is probably going to be pretty short because I still have a few things I need to try and get taken care of for the morning. But rest assured, we'll be working our way through this for the foreseeable future as far as the 16-bit breakfast goes. hands can put him away. We'll get down to the dancing a little later. Yeah, I can kind of do the thing when it comes to mashing. Oh, you mean the little caveman party? Oh, huh. Okay. Her device is all set up. She's at the north end of the square. But before we go check that out, we're gonna go ahead and have ourselves a chit chat with a certain robot. Okay, wait. She's the one that shot him. Why am I getting socked up? That was uncalled for. Yeah, I guess Gato's a gentleman. I guess. Jerk. Alright. I'm trying to remember if there's any spot that I can hit here where I can actually pick up some healing. Because I don't want to get caught too far lacking in terms of health items. You know what? I'll go broke on tonics. I am just fine with that. Oh yeah, that's right. If we actually like run out to the run outside the fair and hit the forest itself. Jesus. I think so. Yeah, that's right, that's right. She stops you from the castle, but not the forest. Okay, am I the only one that does this? Or when they play Gato's theme, when you start or finish a fight, do the horns almost sound like Gato's actually singing the words? Like, am I the only one that thinks that? Yeah, that's why I wasn't going to try and sing that. I wasn't going to try to sing the jingle myself. I mean, I make enough of a fool out of myself as is on a regular basis. Okay, that's one down. That's two. And three before they can take the first shot. Bam. That's really all I needed right there. Just enough combat experience to get Cyclone. Oof. 87 for Slash. I'm not going to grind that out. Well, like I ain't that serious about slashing, but I also don't want to yeah, Sir Slash is the one that's serious about that. But also, I mean, if you guys are up for this playthrough being, being a bit of a grind session as well, then, I mean, we can just jump right into it. Hey, what's good, Blue? But yeah, no, Brandon, good point right there. Like, if Chrono Trigger is going to be remade, then Like if Chrono Trigger is going to be remade, it's got to be all of the story content in one stretch. They can't split it into multiple parts like they're doing with Final Fantasy. That would be the worst thing. And thank you, Warden. Now I cannot get that out of my head. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. Never mind, you already beat me to it, Brandon. Yeah. Like the Final Fantasy VII remake combat system, but with the and double and triple text added to it. Oh my god. That would be a that would be fantastic. No! No! Why did you cut her? Stop it! No! He had he had an urgent and resolute need to cut a bitch. Oh wait, no, you're right. And yeah, oh, Chrono Trigger does have a pretty small world map. Yeah, it's that's what it is. Chrono Trigger feels like it's one of those games that's still pretty grand, still pretty epic in scope, but at the same time it has a very sort of intimate, immediate, personal feel to it. And it's focused and self-contained. I mean, hell, you could say that, especially with the true ending, you could say that, like, from a story perspective, a sequel isn't even a sequel isn't necessary. I mean, it's nice that Chrono Cross exists for sure, but it's just one of those things where if Chrono Trigger were just the one game by itself, it'd still be just fine. And then in regard to the actual like content in the game, with the map size, the areas, like this is the kind of thing where it would be really easy. Like it'd be easy to remake because once you got the team together, it wouldn't take that much time. Oh yeah, it'd still take a couple of years for sure. It's kind of like how the other parts of Final Fantasy VII Remake really wouldn't take that long because they've already laid the groundwork for it with the first one. So yeah, you can literally just you could take a proven battle engine like the one for Remake, you know, make the tweaks to the programming to add the dual and triple text, work out the spells. Hell, maybe like if we're going to be pulling anything from Chrono Cross, then why not bring back the field effect system? Add some depth like that. And yes, instead of going full Square Enix photorealism, do with Chrono Trigger exactly what they did with Dragon Quest XI. Like go that visual design route because again, it's already something that Toriyama put his stamp on. So why not give him the opportunity? Why not give him the leeway to cross over to another major Square Enix property like Chrono Trigger and finally realize that and remake that? I mean, it's like Square Enix has all the necessary ingredients for the dopest hamburger on the planet, but they just haven't put it together yet. Hey, what's good, Moose? Welcome back. Now, the funny thing about this layout is that I actually was considering. Actually, give me a moment. If we're talking scan lines, then I could probably add that to the emulator for next stream. Give it that real rusty, dusting off the antenna, dusting off the bunny ears retro look. Yeah, it is under the video options. But yeah, you know what? We'll do that for next time. Okay, there's a there's a couple of things that like if we're talking a Chrono Trigger remake, there's a couple of things I can think of that might probably wind up being changed because, it's a remake. First things first. How are they going to handle Chrono being a silent protagonist? Will they stick with will they stick with that? I mean, you know, we we've got a good example of that with Link, especially in Breath of the Wild. We could go with that too. But yeah. Huh. But yeah, what we definitely want to do is number one, keep Chrono a silent pro tag. Make him mute. Have him do sign language. Make him as expressive as possible. We'll go with that. Yeah, I think you might be right. Exactly. Exactly. The expressions would be more than enough. Wait a minute. Well, first off, yeah, that right there, GQ, is a great comedic idea. Him just being super shy. But guys, I just thought about something. Another, I just thought about something. There's another, maybe not as popular, but there's another really good series of games that makes the main character, or at least the player character, silent protagonists up to a certain point, and that's the God Eater games. So yeah, the more I think about it, the more I think that handling a Chrono Trigger remake with a silent protag won't even be an issue at this point. Okay, so with that being said, it is 10:30, so even though we did start late, I still want to at the very least end this on time. So that's going to do it for this morning's 16-bit breakfast. We will definitely be continuing with more Chrono Trigger starting. Actually, we'll go ahead and get a better start on this Monday. So, on that note, thanks to the power of emulation, save states. But yeah, we'll definitely be getting back to this on Monday. As for any further streaming I'll be doing later on today or over the weekend, I'll keep you all posted via Twitter as usual. Till next time, though, you guys have yourselves a top notch Friday. Stay good, neighborhood.